doing? I honestly have forgotten that, technically speaking, affiliate anniversary was yesterday. I just remembered. So thank you for reminding me. That means we've been streaming for 4 years as an affiliate on Twitch. But Zuzu, thank you so much for the happy affiliate anniversary. It's been some time. It's been a while. We've played so many games already. We're skipping the anime intro because this has copyright. Really? Yeah. My first stream was October 29, 2021. And then I got affiliate November 21st, 2021. It's been 4 years. Where has time gone? It says I filed 31 December 21. Yeah, that would be right. About a month after affiliate, I think, is when you followed. I'm trying to remember the buttons because it's been a week. No, it was very new. It was very new to Twitch moment there. But I feel like I was hanging out in other people's streams for a bit, a couple months before. So I think that's why it feels like it feels like I've been streaming longer. Okay, I think we're good. We just activate the goddess blessing there. To use the spring of transmission, we just follow this path to the south until we reach it. What's with the big smile on your face, Nash? You'll understand soon enough, Cat. Just keep your eyes on the sky. So is it like a city above? He said south. I just wanted to see if there was something north, but we're gonna go south. So the golden joysticks happened Thursday, I believe. And Claire Obscure Expedition 33 pretty much swept every category
Magic City of Vane
that was nominated for. I was not expecting the voice acting. Yeah, it's floating on an island. Thank you so much for the happy affiliate anniversary, Zen. How are you doing? Anime. Fair is definitely the game of the year, and I would agree. Yeah, I haven't played the game. We will play the game after the Lunar games, so maybe in January. I am excited. I've heard so much good stuff, story-wise, art-wise, music-wise, from the game itself. It won Best Performance for supporting and main role with Ben Starr and Jen English. I think it's well-deserved. I haven't seen their performance in the game per se, but just because of how passionate they are and how I've seen their performance in other games. It continues again. And I do think Claire will win Game of the Year in the Game Awards as well, but it's gonna be very funny because that would be the third game that Jennifer English has been a part of. That was nominated for Game of the Year in the last 4 years, and it's going to win again. The first would be Elden Ring, the second was Baldur's Gate 3, and then now it's Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I'm excited to play that game. Absolutely. Okay, well, okay. Well, this is fancy. I left. I just wanted to see if there's more to the south. We will go there. I don't want to accidentally stumble upon an area where we just walk into enemies that are like higher levels. I just wanted to see how everything's like interconnected. He's the star pupil of Galleon. Were there no better mages? I say that now. It's not that he's bad. He's just, his personality is quite something. That said, I won't play it because it's not quite my game to play, so Personal Taste Kingdom Come 2 is my game of the year. That makes sense, Pazuzu. I feel that. Like, I've seen certain games where I think it's much deserved game of the year, or it's very much deserved nominated for game of the year. Like, as you're saying that objectively Claire is the best, I feel like objectively you can say that those games are the best, but they're just not like a me type of game. I wouldn't enjoy them playing it. So that's like a very, very calm take, considering I feel like there are some very, very crazy fanboys who are big mad and much upset that their favorite game is not winning at all. I think there was someone who was complaining about like our creators not nominated or something like that, and I don't really know what that game is even, but I'm like, chill, bro. When Clair Obscur Expedition 33 came out, it's pretty much everywhere I checked, it's pretty much what everyone would talk about, and it definitely was giving that vibe. Silk Song is the only real contender. Yeah, I would agree. I think Hades 2 could be a good contender in one of the categories it's up against because it is an indie game, but also it is just highly rated in general. But I think it's fair to say that Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is sweeping. And I would be very much surprised. Hades 2 isn't even as Hades 1, I'm sorry. Yeah. As good as... Ooh, okay. Interesting opinion. I haven't played Hades 2 yet. I plan to pick it up at some point. I feel like it hasn't created as big of a buzz as I thought it was going to be now that it's finally being released. As, like, out of the early access. Crasher of AAA games? Which one? The streamers are being taken so seriously? That cat is roasting Nash. I still have Hades, the first one, but I really don't vibe with 2, and I don't know why exactly. Makes sense. Silk Song. Yeah, I would agree. The problem is Silk Song is an indie game, and technically speaking, Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is also an indie game, and so I feel like in that category, there's a possibility that it clinches. But at the same time, I feel like for as much as possible, Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is sweeping. The fact that there's 3 people nominated from that game alone for best performance, I think is amazing. The shrine is at the foot of the mountain. Okay, it's that structure that we saw earlier. Silk Song is like a AA game. It's still by an indie developer, right? I think it won. No, they might not have won. Golden joysticks. What do you call a middle one? We'd like to rest first. And then we'd like to pray. I think praying is safe. Oh, okay. I'm not sure. Double A is like the middle. And I'm pretty sure Clair Obscur is also a double A game. But it, I think, highlights the fact, because like the developers in an interview after the Golden Joysticks basically said that like we made a game that we wanted to play and that we enjoyed and that is truthful of the story that we wanted to tell, and it became like a cultural moment when it released. And it echoes what Sven said when he presented Game of the Year last year, right? When Astrobot won. And I'm really happy that it's like those games that are winning the award. Like there's super indie and then there's big indie before being full AAA slot. Yeah. I feel like a lot of AAA games right now are just what the executive thinks would sell based on trends that they're trying to chase from like 7 years ago without thinking that it takes about 5 to 7 years to make a game. Whereas a lot of indie developers, big or small, are just basically making games that they want to make or they themselves would like to play. And it's kind of sad, but also like kind of deserved for a lot of the AAA companies who are chasing the big bags of money instead of focusing on a product that people want. I'm a little annoyed that GTA 6 is again nominated for most anticipated game just because it wasn't released this year. I think it's still highly anticipated. I've never played GTA games, but I feel like we know people are anticipating this game because it was nominated last year and won. And its delay shouldn't have it be nominated again because people already know that this game is highly anticipated. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's just my 2 cents on it. Why are you blushing, Alex? Okay. Is this anime? Yes.
It is a pleasure to meet all of you. I am Phasia, the head priestess of the Temple of the Goddess. Just before you arrived, I was told you were on a journey to become the new Dragon Master, Alex. I pray that you choose to stay in Vane and soon become the guardian of Althena. For as you know, we've not had a Dragon Master since the days of Dyne came to an end.
Gotta love the short anime cutscenes. Since Dragon Master Dyne's passing, no one man has proven worthy of the title. Perhaps you would be better served to study the ways of magic in Vane, Alex. Oh, her eyes are really red. That is a much more certain path to success than trying to become Dragon Master. But Alex doesn't want to enter the Magic Guild. He's looking for the 3 remaining dragons Quark sent him. Becoming a Dragon Master is much more difficult than you might imagine, young Alex. Again, why not stay in Vane for a while and see all that the guild has to offer? You might find a career in magic more rewarding and much less dangerous. And don't forget the 2 of the 4 heroes of Vane, their home. Oh, that Vane is what they call their home. She's right, Alex. You'll never find a more exciting place than Vane. Why does Vane sound like it's housing a cult? And while you'd never be as skilled with magic as I am, I'm sure you'd enjoy learning it nonetheless. I don't know, Alex. At least think about it, Alex. Please accept this application form and at least visit Vane. I mean, that's the plan. It is heartening to know that even as the Vile Tribe moves close to our borders, there are brave heroes such as yourself willing to protect us. Take care, Alex. I wish you success on whichever path you choose to travel. Excuse me, Luna was it? Okay, what's with interest? I'm told that your singing is absolutely wonderful. Who said? There's nothing the goddess loves more than a beautiful song. You must return and sing for me someday soon. I'd be honored, Phasia, but I still need a lot of practice first. I look forward to your return, Luna, as well as the sweet sound of your voice. Okay. Can we play this music? No, we cannot. Can we save and heal this giant stat? No, we cannot. Alright. Okay. I am really interested though in like seeing what games are gonna be announced at the Game Awards, because that's part of the fun of it. And I hope most of them have dates that are coming out soon, because I'm still bitter about Kingdom Hearts 4 being announced so early. It's still not out. No dates yet. Hello again, Nash. Do you have the application for your friends? Of course, here you go. Thank you, Nash. I assume you've told your friends of the trial. The first time you travel to Vane, you'll be tested in the cave of... Why are you saying this now? Also, why is the bandit guy just like hanging around that corner by the tree? Is he just waiting to join us? Or he's just been there? He hasn't officially joined the party. He's just hanging out there. The first time you travel to Vane, you'll be tested in the Cave of Trial. It's basically an entrance exam to keep magic-fearing peasants out of Vane. You sound like a swell guy, Nash. I swear. A swell guy that should be punched in the face. Anyway, I have to run. What, aren't you going with us, Nash? I'm an apprentice of Galleon, remember? I have things to do. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll do fine. I'll be waiting for you at the Magic Guild. Good luck. Alex, you don't know much magic, so how are we going to do this? Alex is good with a sword, and I can use my songs. We'll be fine now. Let's go, Alex. Vane awaits. Why does that guy come in with us? I feel like he might. Why are you here? Like, story... I am intrigued by what you mean, Zen. What do you mean healing is forbidden? You must survive using nothing but your own abilities. When you have defeated enough monsters and exited the other side, the trial is concluded. No, this is well. Auto battle the death shrooms. I do love the retro music of old games like this. Although I stand by what I say, the music for this one sounds a whole lot like the background music for TMNT Shredder's Revenge. It's giving me that vibe. It's been a while since I played the game though, the TMNT, but I'm pretty sure it sounds almost similar. You just set to fighting, you have MP. Use your MP for your skills. Or skills not... Why are we so slow? I feel like the fighting was faster. But I know. There it is. Let's just save here. No, I'm pressing the wrong button again. I can't use items. Okay. Yeah, I think that's considered magic and that's why... Oh wait, no, he's using it. How big is this cave? I thought we can't use... Oh, we can use healing magic. We can't use items. That's fine. We'll survive. As long as there's no big bad boss at the end. Okay. Hello. It'll be much tougher from here on. You'd better prepare yourselves. I can heal your injuries once, and only once if you desire. Yeah. We gotta do it now, because I don't know if we can come back here later, right? I wish there was a map. Because I would very much like to see where we're going, but this is a good enough time. Oh no, you're poisoned. To sort of just level grind. Unfortunately, I'm afraid we will be getting lost a few times because there's no map or mini-map. Oh, that's new enemies. Chiro? Why does it look so cute? Why can't I just keep that monster? It ran away, but it was so adorable. I want to keep it. Excellent. I forgot that there were locked chests that we can't open yet. No sleeping. I'm almost tempted to be just like... Maybe we should just play Fall Guys. Because it is the anniversary stream. But I just... Oh my gosh. Or the affiliate anniversary stream. I totally forgot. Okay, I have no idea where we're at. There's someone walking here. I can help you get out of the cave, so all you have to do is ask me how. What? Yeah. I'm guessing at least if you get lost in this cave, right? The next level of the cave has monsters much stronger than the ones you've faced so far. Yes, please. Okay. I just climbed here. Bruh. For story issues, it felt like a less personal, engaging central conflict compared to its predecessor, a perceived lack of character growth for its protagonist, and an ending that many think this is very unsatisfying or diminishes her agency. Oh! For accessibility issue, it's the impossible boss fight. I'm trying to remember if the old Hades allowed us to pause. I think it did. And to that end, I say, why would you make an unpausable boss fight? I can forgive it if there's like comic shenanigans. Involved with it. But why? I feel like they didn't really need to reinvent a lot of the wheel for Hades. Just expand on the story. It's story logic. Oh, if there's a reason, then I think that makes sense. I can forgive that. It's just like a good thing to know. Like before you're going to that boss fight, pause it. Do everything you must. That thing, yeah, I see that. We'll save here. Because I think I would rather... I would rather take that one down first before exploring the cave a bit more. While I'm still kind of good. Kronos is the Titan of Time after all. That makes sense. Yeah, I'll forgive that. It plays into like you're fighting the Titan of Time, so you can't pause because he's like stopping your time pause essentially, right? I think that's the logic behind it. Do damage, Alex. Oh, well, this sucks. That's the less thoughtful impression. Interesting. I do feel like the first one had a very distinct vibe to it, art style and all. But having not really seen much of the second game just yet, I can't really comment. So it would be interesting to see it for the first time. It's gonna be for a while though. I'm still playing through Pokemon Legends ZA. I'm playing it before Arceus. So this should be interesting. I am enjoying ZA for what it is. Like, I wish there were some tiny things that I could fix. Like, maybe I can parkour off of fences sometimes. Minor things. It's not bad. I don't mind that you're enclosed in one city. But at the same time, I'm very easy to please. If you give me a Pokemon game where I can bond with my Pokemon, then I'll be happy. It doesn't really reinvent the wheel, but it is what it is. I should have saved. I just realized. But the Chiro left. I can kill them on mushrooms. I'm not that worried about that. I just wanted to see if I can get the chest. That might have been... Whew, okay. There is a chest here. There we go. Got a healthy ring? Let's save here first. Let's see what that ring does. No. No. How do I do the thing again? I see. Haha. Yeah. After the major patch, there is a hex for pausing the boss fight. It is logical, but to me it lowers the fight a bit. I feel like if it's tied to the story, you can keep it as is. Just like keep it without using the hex if you don't have to. And don't die, Alex. Don't die, Alex. Okay, there we go. I just wanted the chest. But if you're having a bad time, then you can use it. Or you can use it eventually when you're just trying to do speed runs. I don't know. It should be interesting. Okay, there's not really any monster here. Hey, we made it. Sorry, but need to be said. It had a very funny dialogue for using the hex. Okay, I can accept that. I'm less mad about impossible boss fights that way. Having the option is always just welcome, right? Especially because if you're having a bad time, then at least you have something to alleviate your problems. Oh, we're not finding it yet. We're gonna explore. Limia Ausa and Master Galleon are residents of the Magic Guild. We've never had trouble attracting new recruits to the ranks of the guild with them on the staff. I see you admire them almost as much as Dine, don't you? Hey, I just realized that means we're going to meet 2 of your heroes in one day, and we already met the other one too. Do you have gear for me? Magically reinforced for your protection. Linked armor. Ooh, we're going to get that. We're getting that. We're getting that. That's just defense. That's fine. That doesn't do anything, so we're equip. Oh, right. Equip. Yeah, there we go. Go to the cats. Magically delicious. Wait. Did I buy 2 of them? I accidentally bought 2 of them. Okay, so we can sell this. We'll keep this because we don't know if we're ever going to need the shield for anyone else. Hijack my magic wand. I've had this thing since I was 2 years old, and if I don't get it back, you're all gonna get a spanking. Okay, Grandma. All Dragon Masters are masters of magic, but Dine was the best of the best. His spells were as dangerous as his sword. He was a total hunk. Take your time, Zen. I heard that Galleon was one of Dragon Master Dine's best friends. Now he works for Lemia as the Premier of Vane, experimenting with magic and helping Lemia run the city. Are they married? Sounds like they could have ended together. Let's play Magic Warriors. Here comes my thunder spell. Zap! Oh, you got me. I'm hit. But hey, it's also the only one. Cures paralysis, neutralizes poison. I wish we could see how much we have. Yeah, I think that's fine. The Magic Guild attracts students of sorcery from all over the world. Land, Meribia, Tamar, you name it. What, you're from Berg? What's next? A fool from Mariod? Hey, that sounded like some kind of cheap shot, was it? Yeah, pretty much. It was very obviously a cheap shot. Galleon and Lemmy started learning magic when they were children, and look at where they are today. That's what I want for my boy, and that's why he's here. He's going to make Galleon look like the spellcasting hack he is. Okay. High dreams there. Hi, where do you come from? I came from the village of Lan. My parents said I have talent for magic, so they brought me here to study at the guild. But I miss my friends. I don't want to study. I want to go home. We moved here from Lan so my kid could take classes at the Magic Guild. He's going to achieve what we never could. Perhaps he'll be as important as Galleon. You made it through the Cave of Trials, ma'am. You need to appreciate yourself and your accomplishments better. My brother and I are the best magicians in Lan. Yeah, that's why our parents moved here. But all the kids at the guild are good at magic too. I don't like not being best. So I have to study all day and night to make sure I'm better than everyone else. Don't forget, yeah, you need to go outside and play once in a while. Yeah, that is important. Okay. Who's over here? Hey, I bet you've heard of the Magic Emperor, haven't you? He's the bad man in charge of the Vile tribe. I'm gonna punch him in the head until he's my friend. Bam! Pow! Whack! He's a feisty one, just like you were, Alex. Okay. Yeah, I've been hearing all about this here Vile tribe, but ain't Athena supposed to banish them buggers when she came to our world? I've heard all these stories about the Vile tribe, but I'm not worried. Why? Because the goddess Athena will protect us as always. Okay, go down. Go down. Go down over here. Having said that, games-wise, I am interested in the Steam machine. I want to know how much it would cost. Because if it's under a certain price, we're getting the GameCube. I don't know how I'll be able to stream Steam games though. We will see how that goes. But that definitely opens opportunities for a lot more games. And I'm holding off starting like a playthrough for the original Dragon Age, the first two, until after I figured that out. I definitely want to play it before we start. That is hanking expensive. That would be good for Luna though. Also for Luna. Starlight, why is this expensive? Angel Steer, Dragonfly. Okay, we need one. We need one. We need one of those. Okay. It's just a matter of will I be able to play Dragon Age 1 and 2 on stream or not. We can buy this. We will just have enough. Until we sell old equipments because we're poor. Otherwise, yes. Yes. You know what, we'll just buy a new shield. That is fine. I don't want to sell the ring. Oh, we have two. Okay. Good. I didn't need all of the paralysis cures, but here we are. Okay. We don't need status ailment cures as much as we would have wanted. Is that? Oh, that's the magic library. Okay. Okay. I hope we get to meet this girl soon, Alex. Okay. Me too, Alex. Don't forget the reason we came to Vane. Someone is jealous. Okay. Is there any other path up here before we enter the library? I overslept again. If I'm late to one more class, I'll be held back a year. Okay, that's where we need to go. So we go back down first. I think that's where we need to go. Look at all the books! Our librarian estimated that it would take... It's giving me... I don't know why I was suddenly reminded of the library in Octopath Traveler. I can't remember the name of the town for Cyrus. Oh man, he is so funny. So oblivious too. It's like, why would you ever be so nice to me? Why would you help us? Oh, dragon magic is the ultimate combination of heart, mind, and soul. To witness dragon magic is to witness a sorcery with strength equal to the goddess herself. Nice. Beginner's Guide to Magic, the Spirit of the Sky. Spirit of Fire. Oh, it's the same. Spirit of fire is very long. Spirit of water. The Dragon Master utilizes the power of his own magic and the dragons to protect the goddess from harm and to maintain peace in our world. He is the ambassador of all humanity. So is Luna sort of like the chosen one for the goddess, and it is our duty to protect Luna as the next Dragon Master? Because there's something with Luna for sure. Oh, so Nash. Goodbye to grass stains. Okay. A spell for everything. According to legend, we once lived on the Blue Star, but no one knows how or why we now live in this world. I wonder if that's why I feel so strange when I look at the Blue Star. The Blue Star, aka Earth. A Beginner's Guide to Magic, Volume 4, Hangover Remedies. I love that these mages are like, we have magic powers. We need to be able to use them for the important things in lives, in our lives, such as cleaning out grass stains and fixing hangovers. Because, you know what? 10 out of 10, if people can use magic just on the regular, they'll probably find some, like, way to utilize that to make their lives simpler. This is me ignoring the people who would have magic and using that for not good reasons. But it warms my heart to know that there will be people out there who will use magic for like the simplest of things. Just like, well, you know, let's make this simpler. The dragon art. I feel like we're going to have to obtain that later on. Shows us the same face. These are colder than the coldest heart, a barren orb encased within a thick layer of ice. Ooh, the same spell cast by two magicians will have a slightly different appearance and effect. Magic is as unique to each person as his heart, or his face, or his fingerprints. Why did I think heart? The mysterious disappearance and presumed death of Dragon Master Dine occurred 15 years ago. Did he become a bad guy? Did he fall from grace? Has he been corrupted and we are about to fight him as the final boss of this game? I have no idea. I'm just spewing out nonsense, so it would be very funny to go back to the stream in the VOD archives on YouTube. Ooh, it paid, literally, to check out all the bookshelves. And then be like, okay, I got that right, I got that right, I got that wrong. But Mia also is a close second. You mean La Mia? Okay. I wish there was a run button. They'd be taking their time and strolling. Nothing here, just the bench. Hey kids, see the crystal tower over there? I hear the magic guild holds secret rituals inside. Cool, huh? But other buildings is the silver spire. No one seems to know what it's for, except the highest ranking members of the guild. Spooky, huh? You don't know why Vane circles around Althena's tower? It's because Vane has a duty to protect the goddess from harm. I thought, yeah, okay. Hello. On the left is a silver spire, on the right is the crystal tower. Entry into either buildings is allowed only with the permission of the Magic Guild. You just know there's something cool inside. Ma'am, let me go down the steps, ma'am. Ma'am, let me go down the steps. Get out of the stairwell, ma'am! There we go. She just kept blocking. I don't know why. No. This one. There we go. Oh, now she's so far away from the stairs. Okay, let's see what's down here before anything else. This looks like a magical teleporter thing. Okay. Guess we go here. Hello, Alex. I'm glad you finally made it. What do you think of Vane? Breathtaking, isn't it? Galleon is occupied at the moment, so I'll escort you to the parlor. Actually, we'd rather look around the Magic Guild, wouldn't we, Alex? Actually, yes. Alright, then suit yourselves. Luna, would you also care to wander the guild's halls? Perhaps later, but right now sitting down and getting off my feet sounds wonderful. Then I'll just have to give you a private tour of the Magic Guild sometime, Luna. Alex, come on upstairs whenever you're ready to meet with Galleon. Okay. Alex, this place is huge. I hope we don't get lost. We will try to see if we can find loot. I'll come for you when Galleon is ready. If you need anything in the meantime, Luna, please let me know. Thank you, Nash. I will. Why do I not trust leaving Luna alone in this parlor? Oh, we're getting contemplative music. There's a window open. She's not completely locked out from the outside. That is not Alex. Who's this? It looks like the game's Bishonen.
Sorry for interrupting. I thought it was Alex. I thought it was my friend playing just now.
It's no bother.
You play beautifully, sir, but may I ask how you came to learn that melody? Dine composed that melody when he was a boy, before he became the Dragon Master. Oh, is he Galleon? Dragon Master Dine wrote that? Alex never told me. Why, am I always the last person to know these things? Now, I'm certain this Alex probably was just unaware of the piece. No need to get unnecessarily upset, it doesn't become you. You must be a new student here at the guild, and quite a fetching one at that. What? Oh no, I don't have any magical abilities. I've traveled here without. You've been healing us with magic, ma'am. He's on a quest to become the Dragon Master. We already met Quark, the White Dragon, and we're here to learn the locations of the other three. What about you? Perhaps you're on a quest of your own. You may not even realize what you're searching for, at least not yet. Oh no, I'm not. Wait, the dream, I keep having the same dream, but it doesn't quite feel like a dream, and it doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to ramble on with someone I just met. Don't apologize. Everyone wants to understand themselves and to know who they are. But not everyone is prepared for what they ultimately discover. Are you prepared for your journey of discovery? Oh, he doesn't introduce himself. I think I need to sit down. I feel weak. Where should we go first, Alex? Through this door. Man, this is the cushiest assignment in the guild. Lemmy holds meetings about as often as I get breaks. Which is to say, never. This is the Grand Hall of the Magic Guild. The future of Vane is decided within this wall. Special guests of the guild are also greeted here. Okay. No one is allowed inside the Grand Hall without Lemia's permission. She also instructed me to yell at people to make myself seem more intimidating. Is it working? Just a little bit. Oh, there are people inside. I thought it was empty. Back off, children! The Silver Spire is off limits until further use. Okay. You become a Dragon Master? That would be the funniest thing I've ever heard. Only a person with a proper education becomes a Dragon Master, country boy. Alex doesn't need education. He has skill and heart. The students in the class were chosen by an elite committee which included Master Galleon himself. The strongest wizards of tomorrow are being molded here today. You're friends of Nash. I'm sure he's told you about his crush on Mia, Elsa. That's right. But it doesn't have a chance. Mia is the next guild master, and I guess Mia is the daughter. I don't need no education. All I need is passion. And this sword. Like passing next week's exam. Okay. I'm just like, I can just walk away up my problem. These are Mia's private quarters. No visitor allowed. At least that's what Lamia ordered. Okay, what's the difference between Mia and Lamia? Is Mia Lamia's child? I need to know. He's an awful guard, but he's pretty nice. Is anyone here? Why am I here and crying?
Who's there?
Mia's a bebe. Mia's like a child, it sounds like. Oh, she's about our age.
I can't attend the magic school today. I'm not feeling well. You'll have to forgive me. I mistook you for one of my mother's messengers. My name is Mia. Mia Elsa. May I ask your name?
She is Lamia's daughter. Okay. Oh, I hope I haven't asked you anything too personal. Like my name? That's okay, you haven't asked for my social security number yet, so it's not too personal. It's just that it's been so long since I met someone who wasn't in the Magic Guild, so hopefully you'll forgive my curiosity. I'm Null, this is Alex. Sorry about barging in. We came here to talk to Galleon, who's gonna tell us where to find the dragons. He couldn't talk to us right away, so we decided to explore the guild, and that's when we found you. You're looking for the dragons? How exciting! It is, but we've only found the white dragon so far. Hey, why don't you come along with us? I know you'd have a lot of fun. I love that this cat is just like, oh, pretty girl, I have to recruit you to my cause. Adventure? Me? No, I'm sorry, it's not permitted. I'm afraid. Oh, I'm afraid. You can't? Well, I had to ask. I mean, what adventurers wouldn't want a beautiful girl by their side? See? Nal is just trying to riz her up and being like, please, I'm mostly surrounded by Luna and boys. I need a muse. Teehee. Thank you, Nal. I'm flattered. Hey, random crying girl, wanna come slay dragons with us? At the very least, Nal is direct to the point of what he wants. It's one smooth flying cat. Wow, you're even cuter with a smile on your Isn't she, Alex? He's just going for it. Hey! What are you doing in here? How dare you enter Mia's room without permission? Who do you think she is? You're not allowed to speak to her, much less violate the sanctity of her bedchamber. Mia's the daughter of Lamia and the future leader of the Magic Guild. Nash, these people aren't... I apologize for this, Mia. I should never have let these slovenly hicks wander around the guild unsupervised. I take full responsibility for this invasion of your privacy, and I beg for your forgiveness. Nash, will you please... Galleon will see you now. Come quickly! Bye, Mia. Take care. Do I have to spell it out for you too? Quickly. 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 Goodbye. I love that he's like, you're not allowed to talk to the girl that I'm trying to riz. Finally, Hicks is a new one. It most certainly is. Okay, that's that. Where does this go? That's closed. That's closed. That's closed. Okay. Well, Luna is up there, so we're gonna go back. I just want to see what's down. Luna's over there. What's behind this door? You didn't hear this from me, but Lemia's acting like a complete freak lately. How? I think she should step aside and allow Galleon to run things until her mental condition is cured. With Galleon as her leader, she might even decide on a permanent vacation. Okay, Nash, calm down. Mia is in line to be the next guild master, but she just doesn't have the qualities of leadership. Many members of the council are worried that we wouldn't be able to rely on her in a crisis. Mia will become the best guild master of them all, I guarantee it. He be crushing on her so hard. Are two of the most sacred places in all of Vane. Absolutely no one is allowed inside a tower without permission from the Mia Osa herself. Besides, don't you kids have classes to attend? Truancy is the fastest way to be expelled from the guild. But we're not students, we're tourists. That's why we're allowed to slack off. Luna? Alex, where were you? Galleon's been waiting for several minutes. They wandered into places where they most definitely should not have been, Luna! We made friends with a girl named Mia. We'll introduce you to her if you like. Of course, Null. You know I love meeting new people. Why don't you people focus your attention on the business at hand? You've been granted an audience with Galleon, the great sage of the Magic Guild. Why don't you meet him first? He's so stressed. Master Galleon, these are the adventurers I mentioned to you earlier. Alex, Luna, and Null. It's him! Ah, I guessed right. It was Galleon. With the pointy ears. Why does he have sharp eyes like a villain? I don't understand. It's just like...
Welcome to the Magic Guild.
Makes me suspicious.
My name is Galleon. Nash has told me of the trials you've overcome. Your help was crucial to his return. You have my thanks.
I'm just pointing out, like, you know someone is a bad guy in anime when their eyes are like the very, very narrow slits. And it's like, it looks almost like a snake. Nash also has said you seek to become the next Dragon Master, boy. Looking at your frail form, I frankly cannot imagine it. What do you mean? Alex is more than strong enough. But I can sense the magical ability lurking within you, and within Luna as well. Why don't you give up your misguided quest for the dragons? You are far better suited to taking up the study of magic here at the guild. I feel like they're almost sounding like a call to me, like, join us instead. Give up your pursuit of your dreams. Become part of the guild. We have candy. It might not be as exciting as roaming the land, but you shall certainly live longer. I'm not going to quit. Just a question, if I say study magic, would it just, like, end the game? That's a kind offer, Galleon, but I haven't spent my life dreaming of becoming a student. I've dreamt of being the next Dragon Master, and now I can realize those dreams. You certainly seem to have made up your mind. I applaud your determination. But I've heard rumors that a Dragon Master has already been born in the town of Lun. I'd like you to investigate this Dragon Master for me and determine his legitimacy, or lack thereof. My steward will tell you the rest. Nash, you will go with Alex. Assist him in any way you can. Yes, Master Galleon. When we met before, why didn't you tell me who you were? There was no need, Luna. Besides, it was a pleasure to speak to someone with an appreciation for my music. Someday, perhaps, you will allow me to hear yours. The guild has heard reports from land of a man claiming to be the Dragon Master. There have also been conflicting reports that the man possesses one of the dragons. Galleon requests that you travel to land with Nash to see if this man is who he claims to be. Okay. So I guess Mia's not joining us yet. I guess so. We should probably save. Okay. We should probably save again. I don't think we're going through the Cave of Trials again, so maybe that's what this is for? Yes. Yahaha. But you have to pass through the... okay. But I thought we already did. I'm going to laugh if we have to go to the Cave of Trials again. Okay. I don't necessarily know which way we're supposed to go. They didn't say which direction land was. Maybe this? There is like something up here too, right? Just the beach? Okay. So it looks like there really is only one way to go. Never mind. They didn't need to say anything. Zanzibar. Antorian. You gotta love how a lot of the common enemies in video games, especially RPGs and stuff, are similarly designed. They just are named differently. Because the ants here kind of look like the ant lions.
Check this out.
For the most part, at least. Or at least you know that there's like some staples for creatures and whatnot. Why did... I'm so confused. Where did... Who did you use the angel tear on?
Check this out.
Where did Alex go?
Come on, get back on your feet.
Did I break the game? Is Alex invisible? Is there a reason why we can't see Alex?
La 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 la.
I'm so confused. What is happening here? Huh? What happened? I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
La 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 la.
Well, good thing we got an angel spear. But now we don't have our angel spear. What's over here? I wanna get that chest. Okay. Got herb. Oh, what's that? Gigawatt Death Knot. Okay. Nash, I'm gonna need you to start doing more damage with your magic. I do realize that I haven't exactly bought a magical staff for him to use. Come on, Alex, fight through the paralysis. Oh, Alex did fight the paralysis. Amazing.
Check this out.
La 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 la.
What's over here?
Check this out.
I'm essentially just trying to see if we could find some chests. There's no mini-map or map
Check
to
this out.
see how the dungeon's designed, so I'm trying to map it out in my head at least. Oh, excellent. We're doing this again. Nash! Why? No, can you wake him up? There we go. We do have something we could use. Okay. How is one bonk of a staff strong enough to just like completely knock him out? I want to get that chest first.
Check this out.
I don't know why I'm pressing square automatically. For some reason, I'm on Final Fantasy 1 through 6 remaster controls. I want to see what's over here, because it looks like there's a path down below as well.
Check this out.
We need to upgrade Nash's weapon. We will save here, because we've gone through a good... Oh, there's also a path. Oh no, that's where we came from. I will fight all of you. Hang on. It's good level grind, so...
Check this out.
Nice. I want to see if we can find all the chests in an area. Okay. I saw Luna's HP, so I was worried. I hate that the MP is very, the MP restorative is very expensive. Because we can't really restore MP. Unless we somehow level up. Okay, so that's all there was there. Now we go down. That looks like the correct path. We went there. What's on the right? Okay.
La 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 la.
Come on.
La 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 la.
I have to say, I kind of like that you just see the name, level, HP, MP at the bottom. It's nice to track experience points and how far we are away from leveling up though. But other than that, I like the UI. Come on, just one more mud monster Cyclops thing. Great job, team, great job. That looks like a path that goes somewhere. That's a dead end. What's this? West Nan's a barrier. Is there? Wait. What's that? Nothing. Okay, we made it. We come on behalf of the Magic Guild, sir. We have been ordered to travel to Lan by Galleon himself. Let us pass. Oh man, we don't want to get mixed up with the guild. Go on through, quickly. Lan is west of here, and this place is teeming with the criminal element. So I suggest we pass through here as quickly as possible. Come on, Jess, so what did I do? Give me another chance. Come on. Did you hear that? Please tell me I'm not going crazy. You're not crazy. Our boss is just drunk out of his mind and screaming himself hoarse again. I love the man, but he can be a huge pain in the butt sometimes. How lovely. Can we go now? Lan isn't getting any closer. Okay. I mean, can we recruit him? He sounds like he's fun. Nan's is an intersection that connects Lan to the west, Vane to the east, and the Marius Zone to the south. I hear there's a bandit town in the Marius Zone, so watch yourself. I think we need to watch ourselves right now. They're not necessarily bandits, so I can't really... Oh, there's a downstairs. Hi. Jessica, why must you taunt me so? Can't you see how much I love you? Whoa, someone called the guys in the white coats. This one's a keeper. Oh, this is a lot bigger than I thought. Hello, children. I would show you the merchandise I'm selling, but you're too young to know about that sort of thing. What merchandise are you selling? I don't think I need to see it to know what it is, Alex. Alex, your face is red. What's going through that naughty mind of yours? Some guy in Lan is calling himself the Dragon Master and stealing food from the villagers. What is he, stupid? This is Cal's territory, and the only people who steal here is us. Okay, so you're thieves. Alright, okay. I saw an old man crossing the barrier the other day and tried to charge him for passage. Not only did he turn me down, he gave me and my men a righteous beating in the process. Is this the same guy who saved us before? We thought he was going to finish us off, but he just laughed as he kicked our quivering butts again. Oh, what is that, man? I can't remember his name. Yeah, thank you. What if Likey is secretly dying? I don't know. I'm making things up here. He has to be some sort of important. So gorgeous, but he's a bad boy. Bad boys need to be disciplined. I don't know if you're a mom or in love with Kyle. Kyle is the most fabulous boss a man could ask for. He has charisma. He has a keen sense of fashion, and he has a wonderful. Okay, you guys are starting to sound like Gaston's fanboys. I heard the most fascinating stories over dinner last night. Our waiter was regaling us with tales of the great Dragon Master dying. I was so fascinated that I allowed my chocolate souffle to get cold, and I never do that. Okay. You guys are eating fancy if you guys have chocolate souffle. I'm the second strongest man in Nunza. One of these days, I'll beat Cal at thumb wrestling. Ladies and gents. I still can't believe what happened. What happened? Kyle and I were taking a walk and holding hands when this horrid little girl came up to us. I think she was Kyle's ex-girlfriend. She screamed at him, slapped him in the face, and stormed off in a huff. I don't care if they're friends or not, she has absolutely no right to treat him that way. See what I mean? Country women are just as rude as the men. I don't think that was the point. Excuse me, pardon me, I have a couple dozen mouths to feed. These men are starving after a hard day of robbing. Today's dish is the Brigand Surprise. I've added roasted fire ants for a dash of flavor. But if they were covered in chocolate, okay. Oh, you're the one with adult merchandise. To tour our prison, you're please going. Okay, you're not really speaking in correct grammar. Are you Kyle? Greetings, I'm headed for the village of Illic in the south region of the Myers Zone. It's a place where inventors from all over have gathered to realize their creations and exchange ideas. I'm going there to build the ultimate inflatable what? Inflatable what? I know, Zen. I know. But then again, there was a longsword, and then the comment under the longsword was like, what was it? Length does matter. And I'm like, what? Inflatable what, sir? What are you making? Hello. Fresh, we're at the top of a mountain range. Well, the legal definition of fresh in Nanza is anything that isn't slimy. Okay, okay. So, we're definitely not buying that fish. The new Dragon Master appeared in Lan, but he's using his dragon to steal from the villagers. I thought the Dragon Master was supposed to be the protector of Althena, not a bloomin' fish snatcher. I can't think of a more heinous crime, Alex. Well, I can think of about 1 million. What's over here? That's a lot of stairs. Oh. All clear, boss. Ah, you're not Kyle. Next time, how about a hail? This is the boss's room. Pretty swank, huh? Now, if only we could get rid of that awful smell. I'm so sorry, this is your job. Oh, it just loops around. Okay. Look over there, it's Maribia. I was there once when I was a kid. You still are a kid. I'm not a kid, I'm a lady. Okay. I transport goods between Maribia and the rest of the towns on the continent. I do not understand the reference then, unfortunately. It's something you're gonna have to explain to me. Everyone's in love with Kyle. Are you Kyle? You're not the one building the inflatable thing, right? Or no, I'm guessing you're Kyle. Jesse! It was nothing you don't understand. It wasn't like that. He's Kyle, isn't he? You can say I'm thrilled with how much it costs to pass the barrier, but the monster population has soared in the last few weeks. And I'll choose my life over my money every time. Okay. Oh, nothing. I just saved victory. Oh, okay. Did not know that. You learn something new every day. So I'm guessing the one with the picture is Kyle. Let's go up here. Who are you? Are you Jesse? Okay. The Myers Zone is home to a man named Damon. Those words, though. I wouldn't know, so you're good. He's supposed to be the guardian of knowledge, but he locked himself in the highest floor of a huge tower teeming with ferocious monsters. You think a guy with so much knowledge would know better than to do something so stupid? Maybe he knows something about the dragons, Alex. Ah, sounds like a place to visit. A place teeming with monsters. just our place. Oh, nothing. I suppose you kids notice that the guards working here are thieves, but they're good people despite that. I hire them as bodyguards when I travel into the Mario Zone to sell my patented extra strength files salve. I guess it makes sense in a strange way, hiring the guards, I mean. Yeah, it does. Now I need to get down. How do I get back down? Around here? Yeah. I think that's where we came from. So we go up here. No, that's where we came from. Althena, protect us. There's 30. I thought there was only 3 because I didn't try to move more. Hey dude, what brings you to the barrier? On an adventure? Huh? Cool, man. If you head south from here, you'll enter the Mario Zone, but it's totally overrun with monsters. Words to the wise, avoid. Didn't check. I want to know if, like, Kyle has something to say to us. I cannot go through. What? I guess game said this is not the way. This is probably the way. We come on behalf of the Magic Guild, sir. We have been ordered to travel to Lon by Galleon himself. Let us pass. Listen up, boy. I don't care if you were sent here by the goddess herself. I don't care if you were bringing milk and cookies to my own dear mother. Nobody gets through this gate without Kyle's permission. Mama Cass is calling, so I will be right back. Alright, I've returned. Sorry about that. I did check the case for the game. It just rated T, so some of like the humor appealing to, I wouldn't say necessarily adults, but the attempts at adult humor is mostly making sense now. Thanks for the welcome back then. Beastie is no, okay. He was thoroughly enjoying a glass of our finest brew in the North Tower. Okay, we've met him. He's the guy with the picture when he's talking. Over here. Where did he go? He was right there. I think I lost the boss, man. He was stumbling toward the east tower with a mug of ale, the size of my head. Okay, is this east tower or is it the tower at the bottom? Is that east tower? I'm going to assume that that's east tower. To go up, to go down, to go all around. Oh, he might have gone back to his room. No. Where did he go? Where's the darn drunk? He's also very drunk. There you are. Donuts. Why is he like this? I don't know who that girl was, but I have half the mind to stop it. Can I watch? No, why? Okay. Okay, I think this is Kyle. He's still very... is he standing or is he sitting? I can't make sense of the pixel thing. Is it a quest in Kingdom Come 2? Ooh, yes. I feel like I'm supposed to talk to someone. And I have not talked to the person that's supposed to trigger something here. Smith shirtless with a oh man, that's so funny though. He even said as much? Okay, I'm understanding the appeal. Devs have humor. Yes, devs have humor. Who am I supposed to talk to get... sir? Drunk sir? How am I supposed to get this man to go and help me? Well, he's drunk. Come sample my wares when you grow up, kids. Tee hee hee. Whoa, wait. So tell me, what do you think is most important in a minimally interactive inflated companion? I need a minute. None of this is what I'm expecting from conversations. What is happening? So I talked to your boss. He's drunk. Will you let me out of here now? I'm gonna ignore that comment. I don't open this gate without Kyle say so. Look for him in the North Tower. I heard some explosive belching coming from that direction. Well, I went there. Through here, I talked to this guy. Okay. All right. Who else have I not re-talked to again yet? But he went to get some food because he was hungry. I bet he went to the cafeteria in the basement. That's where... Okay, yeah, I met him there. Listen, it's not like every single character has like their portrait in the text box. So I think considering he has his portrait on the text box, it means he is Kyle. Even though he has not been introduced as such. He is gone. Kyle wouldn't talk to me today. He got rip-roaring drunk instead. He's still fuming over that encounter with his ex-girlfriend. I saw him sashaying to his bedroom, but I don't know if he should go to sleep. After all those beers he drank, he might not wake up. Oh, please don't tell me that the awful smell is him accidentally wetting the bed. Where is he sleeping? He's not on that bed. Okay, so we lock him in a jail. Oh, okay. Rip-roaring drunk, yeah. Jailer, I need that man awake. Who fool, my boss is most certainly wasted. He is becoming this way every time he's speaking with Jessica. I'm wishing they would make up most happily and start boxing their tonsils. What? Oh yes? Why did that conclude with an oh yes? He's wearing shorts? That's the biggest sleep bubble ever.
What a night. Kyle had himself another night of wine, women, and song. It's between you and me. I think I had a little too much of the wine. But the women didn't complain.
The reflection? Yep. You're being quiet, kids. Kyle sleeps most calmly and you are riling him into fury. I don't think he's angry. I think he's just drunk. What? This sloppy drunk is in charge of Nanza? So what he's doing drooling all over the floor of this jail cell? When the boss is getting worked up, he is becoming most entirely berserk and uncontrollable. When he is having a most disturbing battle with his old girlfriend, we are knowing it was coming. So we are encouraging him to drink most excessively and throwing him into the brig. It is being for the best. I would like to understand the logic of why you would encourage him when you already know he loses control. Was go down out there. Kyle, it is being nothing. Nothing at all. You're going back to sleep now. I don't know what's happening right now. Okay, sleepy. That was being too close. I will make you a deal if you are not disturbing Kyle again. I'm ordering the guard to open the west gate most swiftly. I'm suggesting you accept my offer before I'm throwing you into the cell with Kyle and devouring the key. Why would you eat the key? No, this is not the time to find out the tea. I'm a little sad that he's not joining our little band of misfits. This is treason in my book, right? I've told you Kyle was going to get toasted the second his lady friend stormed out of here. You didn't actually try to wake him up, did you? Few things in the world are uglier than Kyle on a bender. Except perhaps my mother owned one. Why? We were about to wake him up when someone stopped us, and a wise man he was. Freak! You might as well wander into a cave and tickle a hibernating bear. Why don't you run along now before you get us all fired? Okay. Running along. Well, that was certainly something. Nanza Barrier Westland Village. Okay, what's over here? Chest. We were hit by the confusions. Where did Nash go? I'm still confused earlier when Alex disappeared but then was doing damage. I don't know if that meant I broke the game or not. I have to like look up information on that.
Check this out.
Cause I wasn't sure if that was a glitch or not, but you know, we didn't die and we still won the day, and that's the most important thing.
Check this out.
Okay. Who are you? Much safer since Kyle was put in charge. You mean the man who's drunk in jail right now? Before he and his men arrived, Amari travelers were mugged on this trail every day. Okay. I transport goods between Maribia and the Mario Zone, and this is always the worst part of the trip. I don't know about anyone else, but I definitely appreciate what Kyle and his men have done. Drunk man in jail. He's the drunk man in jail, where he is being put there by his own people for his own good. Or so they say. Yep, definitely feel more safer with him in jail all drunk.
Check this out.
The music was also giving me a bit of Sea of Stars vibes. I just realized. Yes, Starlight, because it's so expensive. I don't want to use it if I don't have to. Kyle's a thorn in my freaking side. Every time I'm about to make a deal, that freaking kid shows up and scares off my customers. He says I sell stolen goods, but that ain't true. I just acquire them at a 5-finger discount. Here, check it out. I got a cracked mug with I Love Vane on it. A previously owned umbrella with a couple of ventilation holes. So you gonna freaking buy something or what? Are you a thief or a garbage collector? Are you sure you didn't collect this crap curbside? I feel like the flies or the gigawatts were insulted by that. Okay, you. Kyle's the best bandit, wealth redistribution specialist. I know, that's one way of calling it. I'm proud to work for him. This guy's proud to work for a thief, the drunk guy in jail. Oh my gosh, we made it out of there. What's over here? Is this the correct path to go? It looks like it is because there's actually something there. What's over on the west side? Is it a dead end? Oh no, it keeps going for a while. There's really nothing there though. Huh. Okay. So up here is where we go. Is this lawn? Okay. Our village is home to one of the best singers in the world. Her beautiful voice helps us to forget the trouble being caused by the Dragon Master. Why don't you go inside and say hello to her? I'm sure she'd love to meet you. Hello there, welcome to land. The villagers are depressed because no one can go fishing, so I've been singing songs to cheer them up. Would you like me to sing for you too? Sure. I love that there's a hey at the end. Alex, she's almost as good as Luna. I like this girl. Really, thank you so much. Come back whenever you need cheering up. Aww. Welcome to the oceanside fishing village of Lon. Unfortunately, these days, the fishing isn't so good. There's a problem. Thanks for the tip. We were just leaving. Oh, Nal, don't be such a fraidy cat. No, we've got a job to do, Nal. We've got a job to do. I love that the middle of the house is just where their fire is at, and that's where they're cooking. Meow. Yeah. Well, children, you came here from Berg. How did you manage to avoid all the monsters? We killed them all. If not for that fine young man from the Nanza barrier, there would have been even more in your path. My husband warned me not to stray too far from the village because it's dangerous. But one monster is going to attack a sweet old lady like... I'm pretty sure all of them. From what we've seen, madam, just about all. Yep, there you go. I was like, what? Little old me? The monsters will attack? But why? Welcome to our humble little store. It ain't much, but it's mine. Have a look at my wares. We're actually good, because we haven't really been using them. Hey, did you know all fishermen never die? They just smell that way. What? Is a mug of Althena knows what their idea of breakfast here in Hicksville? They're depressed and probably drinking their troubles away. I'm starving. Say, you want to play a game of booger barter? No. I think that's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard all day. No. Don't worry, my son. Your father will come back with lots of fish for you. I promise. Alex, I can't bear to watch this. We have to do whatever we can to help them. Yes, we do. No one's here. There's a lot of bottles of wine, though. monster! Help! What? Hey, you're not a monster, you're a white cat with wings. Neat. The monster I saw had wings, but he wasn't white and he wasn't nice. If you want me to stay nice, don't call me a cat. Well, I still don't know what you are. This is the house of the village chief. He's having another meeting about the Dragon Master on Lon Island. But I'll bet the only thing they can agree on is to have another meeting. Oh my gosh. Now, I could be wrong, but I do recall someone saying that the Dragon Master was the protector of the goddess. So why is he living in a swamp and disturbing the good people of this here village? That's an easy one, because he's a fake. I thought the Dragon Master was a hero, but he's a bad, bad man. He scares me so much. I just want him to go away. Don't worry, miss. I'll give that infidel the beating of a lifetime. Okay, Nash, whatever you say. I believe you. The jagged coastline around Lon creates a complex network of ocean currents. That's why the meat of our fish is so firm and tasty, because they're always getting exercise. Now, if only we could go and catch some of those little buggers. Is this your boat, sir? Right you are, mates, but I'm not about to take her out. Every time I try to fish around Lon Island, some complete lunatic tosses magic fireballs at me. Hey, is it true that we can't go fishing anymore? Yay! Why are you so happy when everyone else is freaking out? Because we have to eat fish every single day, and I don't ever want to eat it again. I mean, what are you going to eat instead? All you have is fish.
You have to be reasonable. The Dragon Master causing problems must be an imposter. The true guardian of Althena would never bring harm to you. To prove it, I will personally investigate this matter on your behalf.
Who's this?
Oh, hello there. My name's Jessica. Are you here about the Dragon Master too? Well, why don't you come along with me then? It's obvious that this Dragon Master's a bigger phony than my last boyfriend. A good fight is
Kyle?
just the ticket to get over that rat. So, let's go show this fraud who's boss.
Wait. You're Kyle's ex-girlfriend? Also, I just remembered that one of the 4 heroes had a daughter named Jessica. I'm pretty sure her name was Jessica. One of them had a daughter as well. So it would suggest that that's this Jessica, who was Kyle's ex-girlfriend. Okay, then. But the chief of this village is too stubborn to listen to me. I don't know what to do. Wow, Alex, this girl is really hyper. We were sent here by Master Galleon of the Magic Guild to check out this Dragon Master. Really? You must let me come along with you. I'm a student at Althena's Shrine, and I'm quite skilled with healing magics. I know we can find this guy if we work together, so what do you say? What do you think, Alex? Sounds like a plan. Great, we're getting along already. Let's go. Hey, I know you. Who, me? Yeah, you. I swear I've seen you before. No, I'm sure I would have remembered it. I guess you would have. Oh well, when I remember where I've seen you, I'll let you know. The so-called Dragon Master lives out on Lon Island. So let's go to the pier and borrow ourselves a boat. Okay. Okay, you're... But you don't even know if he's the real one, yeah? Joss. I was fishing off the coast when I nearly got whacked by a fireball. It was the guy on the island who shot it at me. There's no way that barbarian could be a Dragon Master. We have to do something. Anyone who uses magic for the service of evil isn't fit to call himself a Dragon Master. I don't care if the Dragon Master is real or not. I just want to catch fish and feed my family. If someone doesn't kill him soon, I'm gonna sail it anyway and take my chances. Aw. Oh, Mr. Pirate Man, or Fisherman. Hail, sir, on behalf of the Magic Guild, I order you to lend us your boat. What? I'm not about to give my baby to a total stranger, and especially not a jerk. I've come here to fight the Dragon Master who's holding your village hostage. If you don't want to be zapped to the frontier, you will lend us the boat. Hell no, I won't. This boat is my baby. If you put so much as a scratch on her, I'd quit yammering, you fool. Didn't you hear him? We're here to save your village. Now shut your cake hole and let us take your boat. Sure, of course. Get in there. Really? Hey, thanks. Sorry about yelling like that. I have a bit of a temper. Got it from my dad. My father's an expert, remember? He taught me all he knows, and that's a lot. Come on, let's go. You haven't really told us yet, but I kind of just remember after seeing you that you're the daughter of the Helmel. What's his name? Of Helmel. Look at that pixelated boat moving dizzyingly through the water. Why is the water weird? I already know that the Dragon Master living here is an absolute fraud. Of course, I have yet to see a real Dragon Master, but I'll know it when I'm training to become one. The Dragon Master's sworn duty is to protect Althena and her people from harm. So why would he be living in the middle of a fetid swamp? It's absolutely ludicrous. It's only because of ignorant hicks that the rumor spread as far as Vane. Just because you think he's not the real thing doesn't mean we shouldn't check it out. After all, this guy is using his power to steal food from ignorant hicks. You have a bad habit of talking before thinking. And you have a bad habit of endangering your health by scolding powerful magicians. Was that a threat, Nash? Please, you two, let's not fight with each other. I think Jessica will win. Let's be real here. Please, you two, let's... Okay. We came here to find out why this man is doing what he's doing, so let's go ask him. What a battle. Nice. That's where we came from earlier.
Check this out.
You know, we haven't really saved for a while, so we will save. Not here. Oh, it's the weird fishies with legs.
La 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 la.
I'm curious what was happening there. I feel like we're being poisoned if we stepped onto like the weird area.
Check this out.
La 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 la.
Chest. Nice.
Check this out.
Nice. Oh, nice. Level up. Yeah, so we can't step into the... Oh. Yeah.
Check this out.
La 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 la.
Nice. Nash and Jessica is the only ones that... Why am I... Oh, I'm confused. I think I'm confused. Or something like that, because I'm moving in a way that doesn't make sense. Oh, that's done. Okay. Woo! That's a lot. What is that?
Check
The
this
Deep.
out.
Isn't the Deep like a character from The Boys? I haven't seen the show, but I've heard of character names. My desire to accidentally find chests is stronger than my desire avoiding pain. A
Check
monochrome.
this out. Check this out. Yeah.
La 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 la.
Oh no. I'm not okay, there it is. I didn't even get anything out of my troubles from that one. No, not again. Ah. How do I turn left? Oh, I can't walk through there. Fresh ring? Let's see, what rings? Fresh ring prevents conditions? Yeah. Yeah, why not? Oh, wait, what? This lessens your defense? Okay. Okay. That makes Okay, now we fight.
Check this out. Yeah. Check this out.
Nice.
Check this out. Yeah.
I have no idea where we're going, by the way.
Check
I'm just
this
trying to
out.
figure out the path.
La 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 la.
Okay, two more.
La la la.
Nice. I see another chest. Okay.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
No. No. So, this way. I need to remember which buttons are. Oh, there we go. There's a chest here. What I did not need is to be confused about directions and 2 sets of deep enemy encounters back to back. So far so good though. Plus a good EXP grind. Drat controls. I forgot. Oh, Nash is about to die. Never mind. Direction, okay. There we go. There we go. Alright. Nice. Is there anything down here? Okay, we've been here. We've been here. There's the tent over there. I think that's where we're supposed to head. I'm just like checking if there's like any missed item here. Item? No, not this one. Item? No, not this one. Item. Just in case we head into a boss battle. These are all cure paralysis. Okay. There's 2 important ones for me to have, like, a cure. He's just standing there. Alright. Yes, save. I keep forgetting that I have Mama Cass's alarm for a medication, but sometimes it even jump scares me when it goes off. Hey you brats, what business do you have bothering me, the great dragon master Zoc? And how did you battle through the swamp monsters to find me? What? You've come here to take me down? Ha ha ha, how delightful. How dare you invade the home of the protector of Athena and doubt his ability to smite you? If you're the real Dragon Master, you must have met the 4 dragons, right? What are their colors? You insult me, brat. Of course I've met the 4 dragons. The white dragon, the red dragon, the mauve dragon, and the teal dragon. Now, do you doubt that I am the true Dragon Master, children? No, yes. Alex, this guy is even more full of it than Nash. Hey! It's not wrong. That's quite enough of your verbal abuse, brats. You have left me no choice but to teach you a lesson. I'm just like, you couldn't have gone for simpler colors like green, red, or blue. You went for mauve and teal. Alright. Witness my command of the dragons of Flan Island and regret forever your infernal curiosity. That does not look like a dragon, that is a frog. That is a giant frog. That ain't no D-Master Zoc. That ain't even a dragon, that is a frog. Someone used the Starlight on Nash and I'm now upset. 'Cause those are expensive. But, I mean, if he does heavy damage, it's good enough.
Check this out.
I have questions on the fisherman because that giant bullfrog does not look like a dragon. Nash, why are you dead again? No, please wake up, Nash. Thank you.
Check this out.
Luna, please come with the Heelys. Thank you. You think, right? Nash, why are you constantly fainting on me, man? I did save before this, so I can, like,
Check this out.
Blessing of Althea.
adjust if necessary.
Blessing of Althea.
Fraud Buster, we got a trophy. Trophy. I can speak English. Alex has already won the battle. Woohoo! 600 points. Woohoo! Nash again. Yeah, woohoo! Thank you for the GGs. And Jessica also leveled up. Nice. Right, dragon, what have you done to my cute little dragon? You mean your giant frog? That's not a dragon, pal, unlike you who've seen the real thing. That was a swamp monster called a frog lizard, and you're lucky he didn't eat you for breakfast. Really, I guess you kid saved my life, didn't you? You mean spared your life. You're lucky I didn't slay you along with your pathetic little reptile. And how dare you make villagers of Flan suffer to fuel your ego? You're right, I deserve whatever punishment I get. When I learned magic, I let it go to my head, and I used it to get what I wanted. I abused the power. When I came here and found what I thought was a dragon, I decided to have some fun with the villagers. I am sorry, how do you mistaken a frog or frog lizard for a dragon? Promise us you won't use magic for evil anymore. I promise, I'm going back home and mending my ways. Thank you for bringing me to my senses. Thank you so much. I'll be good, you'll see. And then when we come back later on, he's terrorizing the village again, but then he's wearing a mustache now that twirls around. And it's like, I am not Dragon Master Zoc, I am the evil twin. Frog Lizard Master Doc. Okay. Oh, there's one that I somehow did not kill.
Check this out.
By the power of Althea.
Nice. Oh, they refreshed. I have a few dragon rings we can use if I worry too much for the team's health, but it's good level grind, so There we go, down here. I missed this one? Nope, nope, nope. Did not miss that one. That was not really a chest that needed to be opened. Okay. That was like Game Boy Color levels of graphics for the ship. It's kind of nostalgic. Ah, what a relief. You guys did better than I expected. Who's this? Hello again. Phasia? What are you doing all the way out here? Visitors to the shrine, he kind of looks like Galleon, so maybe they're relatives. Visitors to the shrine were constantly speaking of a new Dragon Master in this region, so I took it upon myself to investigate the matter. He was a fake, and even worse, a fish thief. So we took care of him for you, didn't we, Alex? I was so pleased that a new Dragon Master had been born, and now it turns out to be a common criminal. It's certainly disheartening. I've heard the rumors of a magic emperor turn out to be spurious as well. I must return to the shrine with the bad news. Good luck in your journeys, Alex. You weren't happy when I said that I was going to become the new Dragon Master. Hey, who was that? Who was that? That was Phasia, the leader of Althena Shrine, you know, the place where you study magic. Or should I say the place where you're supposed to be studying magic? Oh, hush up. What I was about to say before Nash's sad attempt at a slam is that I've never heard about this Phasia woman. What do you mean, Jessica? Ooh, suspicious. I mean, there isn't anyone named Phasia at the shrine. At least not before I left on this little adventure a few weeks ago. What? But everyone at the shrine seemed to know who she was. That's strange. I'd better check it out. Alex, Luna, Null, perhaps we can meet again on a future adventure. Until then, so long. And take care of yourself, Nash. Wait. What an impertinent girl. Nothing at all like Mia. I like them both, and I think Nash does too. So wouldn't it be funny if they ended up together instead? Haha, no, I'm kidding. But I'm still confused by what she said about Phasia. There's no way Jessica could live at the shrine and not know who she is. Listen, the red eyes, the snake-like slit irises, it's very suspicious. Very anime levels of this might be a bad guy. Suspicious. We've got to remember this place for later. The fish here is to die for. Can you think about something besides your stomach? Sheesh. Okay. We go back. Suspicious activity at the shrine. I already miss Jessica. She helped a lot. Alright, I've already gone up here.
Check this out.
I don't trust Phasia and Galleon specifically because they both were like, why travel to become a Dragon Master when you could become a mage instead? It's very, there is no war in Ba Sing Se. That's the vibes that I was getting. And you know when the vibes ain't vibing. Flash cut. That sounds like a fancy attack. Oh, we cut up here.
Check this out.
Nice. When we get back to Vane, we can buy stuff for Nash. You should do that. I just want to see if Mr. Kylser is still in. Yeah, he is. Still in jail. You are briskly wait, what? You are briskly walking away from here before Cat awakens and gnaws on my foot. Okay, I'm leaving. Alright, this is the wrong direction. We need to go through up here. Yeah.
Check this out.
I don't actually know if we were supposed to go back to Vane. I kind of just assumed. Look at that. They're so happy. Oh, whoops, nope.
Check this out.
La 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 la.
Alright. Where do I go? Up here.
Check this out.
Might as well go after this one too.
Check this out.
Alright. Up through here. Yeah, come on. Come on,
Check this
EXP.
out. Check this out.
Okay. Where is the entrance to this place again? Not there, apparently. Not here.
Check this out.
Okay. Alright, we made it. Is Phasia still here? Okay. All of this suspiciousness. Why can't I get out of here? There we go. Nice. It was a good moment of truth that we don't have to go back through the Cave of Trials. I have to hurry to the Magic Guild galleon. We'll expect a full report. Why don't you meet me there after you've had a chance to look around the city? Okay. I think this is for... Nash, just in case. Right, let's just buy one for Nash. He's not in the party, but we'll buy something for him. We're good, actually, on that one. What I would like to buy... That goes for wisdom, that goes for magic, is this. One of these two at least. Oh, right, they're both really expensive. I just remembered. But we bought supplies, so I'm not pressed on that. We'll buy this for Nash when he joins us again. That's the library. I just remembered. Where's the statue? There we go. That's the Crystal Tower. Lemmy is ready to meet you. Wait for her at the rear of the Grand Hall. Okay. Alex, you must behave with the utmost respect in the presence of Lemia. I'm serious. When have I not behaved well? Do you think she's going to give us a reward, Alex? And could I trade it for fish? That's where I'll wait. No. Okay. Galleon's not there. I'm glad that we were told to wait. And what have we done? Not wait. Okay, no one's here. Actually, I guess we didn't go visit this place earlier. Okay. Lemia will stick you here if you mispronounce her name. Okay. Alright, interesting. Who's this? Who's this? I was discussing it with a friend when Lemmy overheard me, and I was sentenced to 20 years down here. I've never felt hatred for anyone the way I felt for her. Oh. Okay. I guess we're supposed to just wait here. Okay. I don't know if we're waiting for something to happen or not. Oh, that's Galleon. Nash gave me a full report of what happened in Lan. There's great power within you, boy, as much power as Dine possessed in his youth. Okay. I'm sorry it's so sudden, but she seems to hold every conference like this lately. I'm glad to tell you the purpose of this meeting if I knew anything about it. She seems to prefer consulting her fortune teller to consulting... Oh, I think it's the suspicious one. The one that we met in Meribia. Step forth, Alex of Berg. MG for the Magic Guild.
I am Lamia Ausa, leader of the Magic Guild. I have heard that you seek the dragons, but I see in your eyes there's something else you desire. Something evil. You wish to destroy the Magic Guild as well as Althena.
What is wrong with her? You see, the boy says nothing because he cannot deny what he knows to be true. What are you talking about? Mia, what's going on? Guards! Throw this urchin into the... Okay. Keep the girl here for now. I have special plans for her. Huh? Here in Vane, the word of Lamia Ausa is though. What is happening? Luna! I don't trust the red eyes. The red eyes of the people who are surrounding Lamia Ausa. Yeah, well, I guess we're in jail now. Oh, okay. The Mia Ausa, Is she the real one? Is the one that's over there a fake? Hey Alex, are you okay? Sorry, I'll let you out of here right now. Oh, okay. Prison break, prison break, prison break. Oh, nice. Sob. Of course Alex forgives you. Now let's go find Luna, please. Yeah, I'm concerned. Althena's mirror? Shows things as they really are, Alex. It reflects only the truth. It's called Althena's mirror. I've been wondering if my mother is really the same woman she has always been, or if something has invaded and poisoned her soul. I was so afraid to know the truth, so I couldn't use this, but I'm ready to use it now. Please take me with you, Alex. It's my duty to learn the truth about my mother, even if I have a difficult time accepting what I find. Of course you can come, Mia. Nice. I don't know where to. Ooh. Ah, the Vile Tribe. What the? I saw the Vile Tribe over there. I saw them. Alex, the voice is muffled, but it's very familiar. Is that your mom? Oh, this is interesting. Interesting. Wait, we're gonna save here real quick. Okay, hang on. I just need to grab some water and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. You know it's kind of funny, but playing Casey 2 I've realized even more how much I hate cities. Pray tell me how so, Pazuzu. Like, cities in general? Modern day cities? Dirty and smelly with people everywhere and not a tree or animal in sight. Fair. I understand that sentiment. Like, I like a good balance of city and more suburban, I would say, area. I really like where I live because even if it's like just a 15-minute drive to work, it's like really nice trees everywhere. And you can really see the ones in the distance that are like really, really tall in the distance. And some of the things, like when I was back in grad school working at like our collaborators labs, we're like working on the 7th floor, and so you'd see over the horizon just like massive trees and woods in the area, and it's just so pretty and relaxing, especially when it's like fall. Even though the leaves don't change as much color here because it's not as cold as northern areas, but so it's like it's a bunch of cities in quotation marks that are near each other, but the downtown area is so small, and it's still populated by a lot of parks and trees, and like it's still populated by a lot of parks and nature parks, lakes and stuff like that, but some of them have like a nice walkable trail. Every time I'm going through, like going to go to the supermarket on the weekend, I'd pass by one lake area with like a walking trail as well, and it's just really nice and relaxing. Dirty and smelly with people everywhere, not a tree or animal in sight. Yeah, so here's the thing. This is why I don't like New York City. I get their Central Park, But, like, I can get the idea of visiting once in a while. I don't think I can stay there for a full week, though. It is just mostly concrete. It feels like lifeless person. I agree. And, like, everyone's rushing. No one's stopping to just, like, relax. There's this, like, culture of you need to be very busy. Or seem to be very busy or important that I'm just not getting with. So, I can see that. I can agree with that, in that sentiment. Or like how trash is just piling up on the side of the streets. And it is very dirty. Every time I go to the city here, I just want to be full. Oh man, I feel you. I'm kind of lucky because our downtown area is very small. Or like the multiple downtown areas of the different places. Because there's like multiple cities right next to each other that I just travel to constantly. Because they're within 30 minutes of each other. But the downtown area is very small. So it's not super busy. And I don't stay there as so long to ever notice if it's super dirty. But it's why I like where I live. Because like every time I go to New York, it's like this is a major city example or comparison, but it's just like because I lived in the state of New York for a bit years ago. I live Westchester area essentially, but like the Manhattan was like 30 minutes by train. So it's like, it's nice to visit. It's nice to be within distance to Broadway, but I don't like staying there as much. Just because how everything is just a rush. And it's not like that I like slow paced everything, but it's too much of a rush. And it's so dirty. Here is the second largest city in the country after Stockholm, but it's still comparatively small at about 1 million. Still too big of a city for me. That's pretty big. I feel like ours is still pretty small. The cities nearby, or the downtown cities, I separate the downtown because like if you don't go to the downtown area, you don't really see tall buildings. Or like big concrete. There's a lot of developments in our area, especially residential apartments, but it's still surrounded by a lot of greeneries, I would say. So it's still surrounded by a lot of color. It's not a concrete jungle where dreams are made of, as Alicia Keys would have sung. My mother forbade me from entering the Star Chamber. She scolded me the last time I even mentioned it to her. There's no doubt about it, Alex. That's gotta be where she's holding me in a prisoner. Let's go. Wait, we can't leave this poor woman. I think this is your mom. Oh, there's a little tower. And the entrance is the door to the east of Grand Hall. Okay. Did she join our party? I'm curious. No, she did not. But yeah, I feel like cities are meant to be fairly busy. I get it. I think there's like it's a hub for culture in the sense of diversity and activities, but I cannot stand something that's too big of a city. Or I can't stand being there for so long. Visit is okay for me, but I cannot live there. Wait, Nia. Nash? Nia, you're going to the Star Chamber, aren't you? Nash, you're a member of the Magic Guild. If you don't obey my mother's orders, I could be executed. I know, and I know the same thing could happen to you too. I'm the next leader of the Magic Guild. It's my duty to find out what's going on. And it's my duty as a member of the Magic Guild to assist my future leader. Oh, you're whipped. Nash. But I don't want to go out of duty, Mia. I want to go because I fought Nash. Because I'm sure that Luna is being held in that chamber. Besides, I don't want Alex to be the only one who looks cool, so let's go. Thank you, Nash. I don't know, maybe let's figure out, remove the mask on this woman's face and unveil her as your mother. And in the game, being in the smaller towns, it's all lush and pretty, and now I'm questioning it. I'm questing in the biggest city with on the streets 100 people everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, at least the game captures the realism of life. I feel like just an area that's more suburb and a little bit in the middle of city or big city and rural areas is my sweet spot. So I guess it really is more of like a suburb area kind of thing. What is happening? The Crystal Tower is a holy place because it's special magic by Althena herself. Only Dragon Master himself can enter with armaments in place. Alex is much better with a sword than with magic, but I guess we don't have a choice. Oh, you want me to remove my weapons? Okay. Is that all that I need to remove? Can I walk? Okay. I have an idea. I don't know if this idea is gonna work. Because technically we're out. Nope, we can't. We can't outsmart them. Well, time to punch my way through victory. Oh, he's punching real good. It's funny how a game makes you realize your real life feelings. I think it's like a good reflection, right? It's the same as, it's not necessarily the game, I would say. It's just how they capture realism or truth in how they present that in media, however form it takes. I think it's easier. Hang on, Mama cast a skull. I think it's much easier, going back to that discussion, but I think it's much easier in a game where you're very immersed in a world. But I'd say you would probably still be able to experience the same thing if you're watching a really good show or a really good movie.
Check this out.
But again, it's just because you're in the shoes of the protagonist and essentially the choices that you make, especially for games with like heavy choices that needs to be made, are reflected by that protagonist. It's just a much more immersive world, and it's easier to sort of see your own feelings reflected throughout the situation that you will find yourself in as the MC that you're playing as.
Check this out.
Wait, since when did I have a weapon? I'm pretty sure that when I'm using my special powers, I was holding a sword. What did I do? Oh. Okay. I thought I magicked the sword away.
Check this out.
Yeah, every time I'm like using my special abilities, I'm holding a sword, even though I'm supposedly not allowed to use weapons. That is funny.
Check this out.
Honestly, you know what? I really want to take a class, or I don't know if this is like a study that's being done, but like take a class on the psychology of games. Especially the ones with like heavy narrative choices. Like Baldur's Gate 3, for example. I don't know if you have choices for Clair Obscur Expedition 33, but like...
Fury of the Flame!
Dragon Age had some choices as well. I'm sure the older games have more branches in those choices. Because I'm really fascinated at how like people make decisions in these games that they play, right? Or like how some people would only romance the same character in every single playthrough, or people who cannot... The difference between people who would like painstakingly go through every playthrough just to see everything versus people who would...
Check this out.
who could never make the bad choices.
Fury of the Flame!
It's really fascinating to me. Or like Triangle Strategy, for example, has like 4 endings. One is the true ending, and the other 3 are like bittersweet endings. And ideally you would play it on multiple playthroughs because you recruit certain characters in the different paths leading towards certain endings. So you would miss out on some characters if you don't go through one ending over the other. Ultimately because of how your decisions are scaled up. I have no idea where we're supposed to go here. This feels like a maze. This feels like a dead end. So that is not the path. Yay, we got Starlight. Wait, is there a path here that I just didn't see? Okay.
Cold of Ice!
But with regards to like something like Triangle Strategy, like I, for example, made it to getting that golden ending or the true ending on my first playthrough with the decisions that I've made. And so I kind of like want to know how different people, or how consistent different people are in certain games in like making their decisions, or how they approach making their decisions and the types of endings that they achieve. It's fascinating. I feel like if there isn't yet, there should be a game psychology class. Or like for games like Infamous, where you can like be more of a bad guy versus be more of a good guy, and like how people would approach playing those games, like making the certain decisions just for the sake of completing the trophy or seeing everything in the game, versus just making decisions to reflect their own personalities. I don't know. I think it's fascinating for me. I mean, yes, go on, Pazuzu.
Cold of Ice!
I mean, I don't have like game writing is an art as much as writing a movie plot, really. Yes, I highly agree to that. And you know what? At least for a good game, yes, I highly agree. 1000% Pazuzu. Especially for games like I'm trying to think, but especially for games, in the sense that a movie is about 2 to 3 hours long, but a video game takes 20 to almost 60 to 100 hours long. And to be able to write a very compelling narrative that is paced well and that can like truly captivate their audience is a talent in and of itself, I would say. Especially when you're like working with a lot of people and just like collaborating throughout that project, being in charge of writing for one character, for example, and like making sure that everything aligns in terms of like what is the true vision of the story that you're wanting to tell. I think that's a lot of effort that it's amazing. That it should be recognized. And it is being recognized in a sense, especially with like the gaming award shows. But I think it should be recognized a lot more. If we're taking classes on literature, for example, and like studying literature, it's storytelling in terms of video games, or some of the stories being told in video games, I think should also have a chance to have that spotlight. I think that and the psychology. Games are still considered lowbrow, and I highly disagree for the people who think that they are. It's the same as people who are like, you're watching anime, why are you watching kids shows? Because I'm gonna argue every time, Death Note is not for kids. I don't think children I don't think only children can appreciate Full Metal Alchemist or One Piece, or like some of the most brilliant telling that I've seen and experienced are not in Hollywood produced movies or TV shows. Rarely that. Unlike some old book from the 1700s, it's probably Yeah. Oldest culture to the boomers. I had a workshop, well, not a workshop, but it's more of like a short class session on innovation. And I had a group member for our group who would typically call these people as pale male's tale. Because they're usually the white old dudes in the company who thinks that what's done in the past is the only thing that should matter. And the form, or like how they do things in the past, or what is considered highbrow or like innovative during their youth, is the only thing that can be considered as innovative, and that stops innovation's growth because they're not considering the point of view of what's actually new and what's up and coming. Hence the stale in the name. And I think that's like very applicable.
Check this out.
Student situation. But give it 50 years and early games will be fine culture, I'm sure. Yeah, but the problem then is you're gonna have like gamer discourse on like the fanboys. I don't know if you know Smosh Pazuzu. I watch their like Reddit stories where they read like Reddit stories and sort of discuss their opinions on stuff like that. And today's episode was like on video games, and two of the stories that stuck out to me the most was, one of them was like this guy who is so upset with his friends calling themselves gamers because they are playing Animal Crossing. Gotta catch 'em all. And he's saying that they're casual gamers because they only like games like Animal Crossing and such. Yeah, that's Phasia, that's Galleon, and that's the suspicious fortune teller. They're all so sus. Everyone with red eyes are so sus. Mostly because of the latter. Yeah. Hello, it is I, the protagonist. What is the meaning of this intrusion? How dare you interrupt the sacred ceremony of the Magic Guild? Of course, I'm here for you, Luna. These people have been forcing me to sing their evil songs. They told me that they'd kill me if I didn't. But yeah, no, like, it's so funny because everyone basically on Reddit was calling him out because he's, like, they're not a real gamer like him because he's, like, played the classics and, like, a lot of the more difficult competitive games. And everyone's just like, yeah, you're the big butthole in this situation. You're the jerk. And then there was one where it was, I think, a story about this guy who's upset that his girlfriend was playing Stardew Valley, and that her character in Stardew Valley, it has a husband in the game because apparently that is like a betrayal of his trust. And is cheating on him or something like that. And then you go into the full story, and the full story is that he is a 26-year-old man, and his girlfriend is a 19-year-old girl who he was planning to propose to because they have been dating for 2 years. So it was just one red flag of a revelation after another. And I was like, whoa. When I heard the title, I was already like, kind of like a red flag, my guy. It's just a role-playing game. You have to relax. And then you hear the I, a 26-year-old male, it's considering blah 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 for my girlfriend, 19 female, who I've been dating for 2 years, and everyone's just like, wait a minute. We need to pause. There's a lot more issues here that need to be addressed. Your real mother would never speak to me as you have. Yeah, your real mother is the one with the mask, right? Mathing? Yes. Everyone was just like, oh, this is the title? Like, you're considering that you're asking if you're the jerk because you think that your girlfriend is cheating on you by playing Stardew Valley and having her character have a romance in Stardew Valley, and then the first sentence of the actual story is like, I, 26-year-old male, am dating my girlfriend, 19-year-old female, for 2 years. It's like, oh, she was underage when you started dating her. And apparently he was forcing, the rest of the story was fascinating because apparently he was forcing the girl to also break up. Oh, American system, yeah. And he was forcing the girl to break up with the video game character and delete the file and all of that. That's not the least bit weird here. Yeah, I'd say there's some places where it's a little less weird. Japan's one of them. I'd say some places in Europe. But at the same time, I feel like in some places too, like here in the US, it's not just weird because of the age gap, but because one of the entitlement usually of the older party, and 2 is more of the grooming aspect of things that is trying to be that some people are trying to normalize, but is still very weird and icky. For the record, I don't mind age gaps in a relationship. I feel like as you grow older, a wider age range is acceptable versus from as you are younger, where a smaller age range is fine, but that's more just because of your own mental development. You're gonna be on different places in life, but that's basically it. Europe in general, if over 15 to 16 is legal and not really weird unless the gap is huge. Yeah, legal here is weird. I think legal age here is pretty much 18, except for drinking, which is 21. Oh, we have a master. Let's go. I feel like the bad guys are moving closer to one edge. Galleon, dispose of these nuisances at once. I think not, Lemia, in quotation marks. I still don't trust Galleon. I'm sorry. I think you've been revealed as the fraudulent wench you are. Listen, I still think Galleon is a bad guy because of the suspicious, villainous anime eyes that is present in the old animes. Series, I don't know if the newer ones still have it, but like when you're evil, you're just drawn a specific way. I think he's just playing along because he is playing the long con and trying to figure out if Luna is the girl that they are looking for. And so he's throwing his co-conspirators under the bus. I still don't trust Galleon. He's sus. I can't believe I was completely deceived by your true face. But I reacted similarly at a history thing a few weeks back. Ooh. What history thing? How dare you betray my trust and attempt to overthrow the magic guild? Says the time for revelation has come to pass sooner than later. Oh, are we gonna find them? Oh, no. See? Evil anime eyes. Are they going to fuse together? Or is this evil magical transformation? Or magical transformation for evil magic girls? The Toro had a presentation about local history and there was a guy that was 26. Alright.
I am Zenobia, a descendant of the long-forgotten Vile tribe that Althena pushed out and left to deteriorate beyond the wastelands of the frontier.
I warned you I could see many things, didn't I? Unfortunately, your demise is one of them. It's really too bad you had to get involved.
We did not expect for you to get this far, young Alex. You've surprised us all. But one never can tell when luck such as yours will finally run out.
The Tara had a presentation about local history and there was a guy that was 26 and he went to get a wife and they fell in love and she was 14. Keep in mind it was like 1900. I feel like in the 1900s it was, but I reacted to that as a bit eek. Yeah, because we know 14, we see 14 and we think babies. These are still kids, these are still children. I do kind of understand in the 1900s that this was the norm because clearly they want to have as many children as possible so that they can see how many would survive and carry on the family lineage. I'm aware that the culture is different back then, but like at the same time I'm also aware that we understand a lot more about how people think and feel and develop as we grow older and understand that this 14-year-old is still a child. And 26 is not a child. That is like 12 years. But I feel like at the same time, it's a little different for 26 and 14-year-old and have that 12-year age gap versus someone who falls in love later in life and one person is 55 and the other one is like 67. Like, at that point, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that would be legal today, even here under 15. Yes, absolutely. And marriage is 18 now. Absolutely. We would have gotten away with it if it hadn't been for you meddling kids. This situation? Pretty much so, yes. I still don't trust Galleon, though. We cut short our glorious plan. You'll pay dearly for this insurrection. Welcome back, Zen. But yeah, Reddit stories is my Saturday habit now, because some of them are just wildly entertaining. Deception in your future, Galleon. Our paths shall cross the infidels. Galleon's gonna betray us. Oh, what are those? Auto battle. Oh, I'm still punching my way through this situation. Okay. Go, Nash, do something, please. Because I can only punch. Why am I only defending? Am I not supposed to attack them? I love that Galleon is here and he's not doing anything. Oh my gosh, punch them, please. Why are you just defending? Oh, you have no magic left. Yes, bromide. Yes, please. Why are they only defending? They're being weird. You should also use this because you have magic powers, Alex. And you should also use the... Okay, well then fight. Yes, please. Yeah, it was a different time 100 years ago. Yep. It went on with like... Yeah, they had 8 kids and one made it past 10 and you're just like, yep, not everything was better before. Yeah, absolutely. The good old days weren't all that good, and yet some still romanticize those not so good old days. Magic. Can't you use this for yourself? Nash, thank you. Magic. I was like, why am I not fighting? Why are my characters only defending? And that was like the auto combat thing happening. And I'm like, why? Fight back, please. Alright, you guys should be able to fight now, right? Yeah, they are fighting now.
In the name of the goddess!
I was like...
Check this out.
You want me to believe that AI is the future, but the simple AI in games like this for auto battle systems still get it wrong sometimes on what's the most sensible thing to do.
Check this out.
Hey, there we go, we won! Allow me to apologize, Mia. All this time I have been unknowingly manipulated by the vile tribe. I don't trust you. You also have red eyes and that weird snake slithery thing, iris, with your eyes. I'm ashamed for being so easily deceived. I'm still worried about my mother. Let's return to the Magic Guild. Yep. Isn't your mother literally standing next to you? And then I proceeded to the Star Chamber, as Lemia Shinobia instructed me to do. How foolish of me not to realize what was transpiring. I still don't understand what the Vile Tribe was trying to achieve by... You gotta love the name. Like, I wonder what we should name our villains. How about Vile Tribe? That should make them sound like the bad guys was trying to achieve. No new ones at all there. Was trying to achieve by doing all this. What did they have to gain by assuming my mother's identity or by abducting Luna? It's quite obvious that we need to know more, Mia, although I certainly have my own ideas. I feel the Vile Tribe is on the verge of declaring war. Shinovia and the others were placed among us to gather crucial intelligence. Now is the time for definitive action to counter the damage they have done. I must leave Vane and gather information of my own. Not just to stop the Vile Tribe, Majesty Mia, but for other, more pressing reasons as well. And the only way I can gather this information is from the 4 dragons themselves. Since the location of the White Dragon is already known, I shall visit him first. Gallion wants to visit Quark. Perhaps Quark's wisdom holds the clue I need to discern what the Vile Tribe is plotting, Alex. And I would ask that you guide me to him immediately. You don't mind, do you, Alex? Of course not. Alex would be honored to take you there. This is great, Alex. We get to go home and show off one of the 4 heroes. Hehehe. Mia, since your mother has yet to recover from the effects of that dreadful mask, I believe you should take her place as the guild master until she is fit to resume her duties. Yes, Gallion, you're right, but I will need Nash to assist me until your return. If that's acceptable to both you and Nash, of course. Acceptable? It's wonderful. It will be my humble honor to help you in any way possible. Of course, Mia, I place Nash at your disposal. His work for me has been most satisfactory. I must speak with Master Mel to arrange my transportation to Caldor Isle. So then we shall meet in Meribia shortly. Do not dawdle, Alex. After all, you know what they say about idle hands. Alex, I still haven't thanked you enough for helping me to rescue my mother, and now I have to thank you for taking Gallion to the cave of the White Dragon. Mia, how could Alex possibly say no to someone as nice and as cute as you? This flying cat is smooth. No, are you sure it's Alex who thinks Mia is cute? Luna, I don't know what you're talking about. Come on, we have to hurry to Mel's mansion. Alright, gotta go back to Hell Mel. Did I ever give the weapon that I bought for Nash to Nash? No, I don't think I did. I don't actually think I did. But you know what? It's fine. Oh, let's go here. Heck yeah. Should be a quick journey back. Oh, whoops. There we go. I do appreciate that you don't have to do battle encounters while just traveling. Like, you can see all of your encounters. You don't have new weapons, do you? Longsword. Length does matter. Oh, I don't have weapons equipped at the moment, so I can't know. There we go. Yeah. Alright, let's do this again. Let's say hi to Rasmus. Rasmus, I think is his name. Yeah, that's what I think. No new weapon, but let's see how our friend is doing in his new shop. Welcome to Ramnus' store. My boss works hard to make this place a success. I admire that kind of dedication. Why are you in a bunny girl outfit? I have questions. I have to admit this, but Ramis is also already a better businessman than I ever was. He's even talking about opening up stores in other cities around the world. He calls it franchising. Yeah. I wonder if he's going to open a store in Berg. Welcome to Ramis' store, Green Eyes. I only wish that you were on sale. What? Alright. Okay. Silver sword, shiny stabber. Yes. We can buy. Yeah. Those come in handy. Haven't been back to Berg in so long. Do you ever miss it, Alex? I know I do sometimes. If you see my dad, tell him my business is doing great. Got this child thriving. Can I open this chest now? No. Okay. I can't steal from my friends. Yeah, it's the better weapons equipped, I think. Should replace the dragon wing though that we tried to use, and as we tried to impose our will. Yeah. Yep. No, that's the kitchen. This is the office, I believe. Yeah. And that is everything I know of the situation as it stands at this moment. Visiting the White Dragon to gather more information is quite prudent at this time. For you see, I suspect that the Magic Emperor aspires to the rank of Dragon Master. However, only Quark would know that for certain. The Magic Emperor, that's a frightening thought. The fact that he hijacked Lamia's powers lends weight to your argument, though. You guys, what? Huh? That it looks like we have guests. Oh, Alex, welcome. I heard your story from Galleon. How did you do in Vane? Oh, before I forget, this is my daughter, Jessica. Jessica, aren't you going to say hello? Of course. How do you do, Alex? My father has told me so much about you. We didn't meet before. Hello? What are you talking about, Jessica? Do you have a brain cramp or something? And what a fascinating creature you brought with you, Alex. Now, shut up. What do you think, lad? Isn't my daughter the most beautiful lass you ever set your eyes on? I only hope she can get over her shyness. Uh-huh. Mel's not very good at keeping a straight face. I should help him out. Brain cramp, right? Maybe an adventure with you would help my daughter come out of her shell, Alex. Bwah! It's not that it's super uncommon, but it's still a little weird to hear my name this often. It's just because you're a dragon master, Pazuzu. That's just what it means. There's no time to waste. We need a new dragon master. I hesitated to become one because of Dine. But I can't let my personal feelings prevent me from doing what must be done. We have to meet with Quark and determine the location of the other dragons. Okay. Well, how do we do then? So you're hoping to become a dragon master? Wonderful. You'll have to tell me all about your adventures someday. Hello, Jessica. Don't you remember us from last? Shut it now. What a cute little kitty. How does he talk? I love that she's just pretending to be shy with her father, which is gonna be really funny because I don't know how Kyle comes into picture here, but like I can only imagine. Is that it? Am I supposed to be waiting for something else to happen? I'm at least waiting for them to tell me what to do next. If we fail, the Magic Emperor will surely become... what a name for a villain too. Magic Emperor. Destroy this world. This mission is, therefore, of utmost importance. I must meet with Quark at once. Okay, but like, we need to arrange for a boat, don't we? The ship to Calder Isle isn't ready yet, but the sailors are working as quickly as they can. They said they'd be ready to sail by tomorrow morning. Dad, why don't we let Alex and his friends stay here for tonight? I'd love to hear their tales of adventure. That's a fine idea, Jessica, but you won't get scared by their stories, will you? I don't know, I think, the other people would be more scared of Jessica. It'll be fine, Dad. Alright then, Alex, make yourself at home. Okay. Here's my room, guys. Relax. Take a load off. Are you feeling okay? 1 second, you're you, and the next, you're completely different. Yes, I feel fine now. You don't get it, do ya? Of course I remember you. I just couldn't say anything in front of my dad. Why not, Jessica? My father always tells me how much I remind him of my mom. If he knew that I was really like him, and that I was sneaking out of the shrine to go on my own adventures, he'd freak out, and I'd be grounded until I was 50. How do you stand it? I could never keep my true self hidden away. Not from someone who cared for me as your father cares for you. Right? I feel so badly for Jessica. She leaves one life for herself and another for her father. Why doesn't she just come out and tell him the truth? Why does this have certain undertones? Nothing good comes out of keeping secrets from your loved ones, does it, Alex? What did I do? Why is she mad at me again? Grounded for 50 years, right? Where are you going, Alex? Did you hear a word Jessica said? Yeah, this is the woman. Man, this bed is so soft. It must be like sleeping on a giant marshmallow. Dear diary, no, dear. There are lots of cute clothes in here. Jessica has a keen fashion sense. Okay, well, what am I supposed to do now? So what happened to you guys in Vane? No one's sleeping until I get every unsavory detail. It happened like this. And that's all I have to say about that. So everyone at the shrine was enchanted by the spell? How embarrassing. You're lucky you skipped out of school that day. What? I don't know what you're talking about, Mel. Okay, Galen's a great magician, but he can't be expected to do this all by himself. Alex, I think you should talk to Quark too and find out what you can from him. Anyway, it's time for bed. Good night, you guys. See you all in the morning. Where are we sleeping? I guess we're sleeping in your room? I guess our adventure is coming soon. Well, not yet. Man, I am pooped. Am I pooped? Haha, good night. No, and good night, Alex. Okay, we'll sleep on the floor. Yes, yes. Good, yeah, we really did sleep on the floor. Good morning, Luna. What's wrong? You look like you're about to faint. I had the dream again. That's all it is, Luna. Just a dream. I know, but you're right, Alex. Let's just bid farewell to Master Mel. Okay. Hey, Alex, did you sleep well? I sure did. Galen's probably waiting for you at the harbor. Better not keep him. Okay. Yeah, over here. There's Galleon. There looks like a bar area here. No more. Oh, wait, where did Galleon go? Good morning, I trust you slept well. Are you ready to sail? Yeah. Let us not waste another moment. To Berg! Okay. So, tell me, what drives you to become the Dragon Master? What leads you to attempt what so many others before you have tried and failed to achieve? Well, I want to protect the people of our world and the people I care about. How very noble of you. The Dragon Master's power is meant for much more than mere protection, and the magnitude of his responsibility to wield that power well is immeasurable. May I ask another question of you? Of course, sir. If you had to choose between the survival of the one you cared about the most, or the lives of everyone in our world, which would it be? One or many? Love or duty? How could anyone make that choice? A Dragon Master is forced to make such choices every day of his existence. But we're getting considerably ahead of ourselves, aren't we? You're not a Dragon Master yet, not even close. Think about my question during your travels, boy. The closer you are to becoming a Dragon Master, the more important it is to answer. You know, I honestly thought that we would be brought to the other dragons by now, but okay. Guess we're going back to the first one. So renowned is your singing voice that word of your ability spread all the way to Vane. When we reach Berg, I would desire nothing more than to hear you. I don't think my voice is that special, but I'd be honored to sing for you, Master Galleon. I look forward to it, Luna, and there's no need to be modest about your talent. You have a gift, you should share it with the world. Look, Alex, over there, on the edge of the horizon. It's safe. It's so good to be back home. Not yet. We're still just at Saith, and I don't remember how to get back to Berg, but we'll figure it out. You look tired, boy, but as they say, no rest for the wicked. Take me to the cave of the White Dragon. I'm anxious to catch up with him. Okay. I don't think they have new items. Right? Yeah. Wait. Level 99? Oh, come on, man. I wanted to steal his items. He doesn't do it. He's level 99. You should just donate it to the cost. The cost being mine. I don't remember the Snowy Alps the last time we're going. Oh, right. We're going through the woods. Alright. Guess he's just smooshing all of them. These poor monsters, they don't stand a chance against a level 99 party member that I am still questioning if we should trust. Still locked. Pack a punch? What's this? Dealt 500 damage in one attack. Thank you, Master Galleon. Why is he like having his like arms across his chest like he's about to post like a rapper for the victory screen? Auto battle. Alright. Sure, come fight me. The more I think about it, this also kind of sounds like Sea of Stars, for sure. I'm getting Sea of Star flashbacks. Hello, Berg. I want to go back to Ramos's papa. No, not you. Him. Hey Alex, it's good to see you again. I suppose my lazy son's right behind you? What? He started a business in Meribia? I didn't know he had any talent. Oh well, he'll give up soon enough and come back crying. Count on it. I don't know, he's thriving. No, that's not the store with the... This is not the store with the stairs? No. I think it's this one. Yeah. It's been a while since I saw you, kids. Where's Ramus? Was he beaten up or thrown in jail? What? He's running a jewelry ship in Meribia? That's like leading lambs to the slaughter. That's not true. Ramus is an honest businessman. He's changed a lot since he left. Okay. That's it. Man, are you guys suckers or what? I hope you didn't lend Ramus any money to start his business. Nope. You just used the dragon poop diamond. Where am I going? I was able to cross over. Yeah, there we go. I always get such a strange feeling when we practice our songs, Alex. It's as if we're not learning the songs, but reawakening our memories of them. You've become an amazing man since we started this journey, Alex. No, I'm wrong. You've been a man for a long time. I just took this journey to open my eyes to you. Where is this going? We've already had so many adventures, Alex, and we have so many more yet ahead of us. I know not all of them will be joyful. But whatever we encounter, I know we'll face the future together. Won't we, Alex? Of course, Luna. Is something wrong? You seem sad somehow. No, nothing. Let's go and see Quark. I know he'll be happy to see you. Let's first see Mama and Papa. Not the path there, over here. Look, Father, I have brought a guest. It's Sir Galleon, or Master Galleon. Alex, no, what are you doing back in the village so soon? What? You're guiding Master Galleon across our island? Oh my, Master Galleon, please forgive my ignorance. I did not recognize you. This is such a great honor. Please have mercy on my son and shower him with the benefit of your wisdom. Your son is already wise beyond his years. He reminds me so much of Vane. It's frightening, really. Oh my goodness, is that Master Galleon with you, Alex? I can't believe it. Galleon, it is an honor to meet one of the 4 heroes. Alex, you should have given me some sort of warning. My hair is a mess. Okay. And here's our basement with the treasure chests. This is my room. This is Luna's room, and then we leave here. What time is it? I think we will end it here. I think this is a good saving point. We are going to be back with more Lunar 1 tomorrow. So we'll pick up with our adventures. I still think that Master Galleon is sus. So it should be interesting to see if any of my predictions, specifically my predictions during the library, is going to be any accurate, if at all. But we shall see. Alright, I'm trying to see if there's anyone live that we know of that we can raid. Or if you guys have any raid suggestions or raid target suggestions, let me know. I was trying to start earlier than what I had scheduled for stream. I always try on Saturdays, but I couldn't finish early enough, so I had to start 8:30. But hopefully we can get more of Lunar done tomorrow. Let's see, who is live? Sorry, I have to refresh Twitch just to... Because before I stream, I do see who is live, and it's still the same, and sometimes it just freezes. RDO 5, but no one else. We can go say hi to RDO. Because most of it I'm seeing are people who are typically big streamers that I follow. So all right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. It's been fun. A happy 4 years. Rate them. No, I'm not brave enough for that. But yeah, it's been 4 years as an affiliate. 4 years of hanging out with you lovely, lovely people in my chat. And just playing video games. And having a good laugh. Alright. Until next time, guys. Take care. I'll see you soon. We'll be back with more Lunar tomorrow. For now, I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. Until next time, take care. Bye!